Welcome to your show, your program, just for you. It is all designed just to give you information that is so pertinent to our existence as a people, as humans. Because peace wasn't something that was set in gravestone for all of us. We do have situations in our homes. We have it out there, even our jobs. But once we put ourselves in a place where we can be collective and, decide that peace must be given a chance, we can live a life of normality, things that you just can't imagine what you can accomplish and achieve when peace exists. I want to say thank you so much for spending time with me today. Once more, I know many of you, my subscribers, are very consistent. You are so great of people, and those of you who have not subscribed, I want to say please do, because I'm depending and trusting that with your support, just for you, we've moved from one level to the next. So I say thank you for being with me again today. If you try to sabotage another person's growth or achievement, it is said that when you are climbing the stairs or a ladder, those very people that you pass by when you are climbing are the very people you're going to pass by when you are coming down. We see that CDC have had their chance. Whether they have proven themselves worthy is left with them to decide, to judge themselves, to go back to the drawing board and find out where they went wrong and where they could have done better. That's my point. That's my view on this entire elections and the one who won and trying to sabotage someone else because that person became victorious and you were not victorious. So there are people who are planning behind the curtain to sabotage, to cause the new president and his group of leaders to fail. But if the leadership that is coming into power, if they fail, you and I fail. Because what's going to happen? We are going to suffer again. I hope you're listening to me and you got me clear. If we don't join hands together to support His Excellency Joseph Newman Boakai and his group of leaders, so that Liberia can move from one level to the next, from one step to the next step. Because it is said, when you are taking 1,000 steps to a mile, you have to take the first one. But if we begin to plan to sabotage the government of His Excellency, that means we are only doing it to hurt ourselves. You cannot start to plan evil against someone or a group of people who did their homework and became victorious during the elections, and you already start to plot against them before they even could take the ring of power. You are ready to cause them to fail. That is a sad thing. We are all Liberians. We need to join forces together and pray for our leadership. For the Bible tells us we need to pray for those that the Lord has called to lead us. To lead us. We cannot go against the leadership of our country because God detests it. We see the example in the book of Numbers. When there were three people, Korah, Abraham, when they got together and decided to go against Aaron and Moses, and we see what the Lord did to them. Opened the mouth of the earth and they were swallowed and buried alive. When God appoints someone, when God destines someone and you go against them, you will fail. CDC will come again. We have, after 6 years, 2029, CDC could come back and run as a political party and they could win. How will CDC feel if they ran in 2029 and they won, and during the inauguration, you be gathered together and begin to protest against the inauguration or bring distraction and bring chaos and division? How will you all feel? If this is true, that you all are planning a protest on the inauguration day of His Excellency Joseph Newman Boakai, you need to stop it. Yeah, people use the expressions, oh, you know, when Trump was being inaugurated, they were protesting America. Yeah, but it was controlled protests. Control. You didn't see people doing a whole lot of unnecessary things. But I know us Liberians, we are so hurt because we lost and someone else won. We can't stand defeat. So because of that, we are plotting, we are planning to bring down this government. But guess what? If they are taking the ring of power and you try to bring them down, you are doing it to yourself. You are doing it to your children, your unborn children, your grandparents, your parents. You are doing evil to them. Because when the government succeed, we all succeed. We all succeed. Why don't we give peace a chance, Liberians? You know, I don't want to preach. That's not why I'm here today. But it is something that we need to think before we start to make decisions or decide to collaborate. Evil against somebody. Evil against people who did their homework. And they won the elections free and fair. How many times in Africa has the incumbent lost the elections? Even if he knew he was going to lose, he was going to mango. He was going to play games, strategize some way to cheat. But it happened that Mr. George Weah, the president of the Republic of Liberia, was fair, was just, was transparent. And we see the result of it today. Why you all want to destroy the image of this man? People are praising him. And when they praise George Weah, they are praising you, the members of CDC, because it means that you guys are what? Calm and collected and smart in handling your situation. Because when 2029 comes around, if you want to run again or your party will go, people will recognize what you have done. Don't mess it up so soon. Don't mess it up so soon. CDC members, seditionists, don't mess it up so soon. Give peace a chance. Because we need peace in our country. We don't want, when Mr. Boakai is being inaugurated and people are throwing rocks and they're doing all sorts of stuff, how will people have fun and enjoy? That's a day of rejoicing. We need to celebrate. Because we're going to have a good and calm transfer of power. And on that day is the day that the world recognizes Liberia as a democracy. We cannot destroy the democracy of our country. So I want to plead with your indulgence, the CDC leadership. Those of you who are plotting or planning anything to cause disturbance in January when the inauguration is going on, you need to what? Put it to an end. It won't help you. It won't solve your problem. If you lost, you lost. When you won in 2017, who ran against you? Who fought against you? Who protested against you on the inauguration day? No one. SKD's and sports stadium was packed to capacity. You have foreign dignitaries in. Why would we want to not do the same for Mr. Joseph Newman Boakai? Liberia is all we have, people. We can't let our anger and jealousy and defeat, because we can't stand it and we want to destroy our little country that we have. Because if you do this, all that Mr. Weah did over 6 years, you're going to destroy it. You're going to destroy his image. You're going to destroy the image of CDC. You're going to destroy infrastructure. You're going to bring the country to a standstill. And Liberia, can we afford that, Liberians? Can we afford that, Liberians, to bring our country to its knees again? So what is going around, if it's true, that a protest has been planned in Liberia on the inauguration day of Mr. Joseph Yuma Boakai, leadership of CDC, please meet your caucus and discuss with them that it is not appropriate. I think they need to use that time to celebrate, and after that, get back on the road and begin to find out why. What went wrong with CDC? Why they couldn't win? Even it was a very close election. But there's something that you didn't do right. And maybe you need to go back to the drawing board and re-examine it. Go and check it out. See for yourself. Where did we go wrong? How can we make it better in 2029? And maybe, hopefully, you might win again. But trying to plan disturbance and trying to hurt other people and try to cause distractions, that would not help the people of Liberia. The very people that you claim you love, that you want to support, you want to lead, are the very people you are trying to hurt again. How can it be? How is it possible? How can you tell me you love me, but then you hurt me? So if you truly love Liberia, if you truly love the Liberians, then show it as a mature person. Show it as a mature people. Don't behave like kids. You guys ran a good campaign. But this wasn't your time. So please, let's rejoice. Let's pray for our leaders that they will succeed. Because as I said, once our leaders succeed, we all succeed. And Liberia become the victor. So may God bless you. And as we look forward to January for the inauguration, we hope that everybody will come out dressed up nicely, looking beautiful, handsome, and pretty to celebrate Liberia. This is not about Joseph Yuma Boakai. This is not about UP. This is about Liberia, our sweet land of liberty. That's what it's all about. So I want to say thank you once more for joining me. And please share my video so that others will hear. So those who are seditious will hear what my plea to them. If there's anything planned against Mr. Boakai or against the Liberian people on Inauguration Day. I thank you, and may God bless you and bless the Republic of Liberia.